Tim's experience in the Gulf War was the beginning of his transformation from loyal soldier to alienated critic of his government.
I went over there hyped up, just like everyone else. Not only is Saddam evil, all Iraqis are evil. What I experienced, though, was an entirely different ballgame. And being face-to-face, close with these people, in personal contact, you realize they're just people like you.
It's hard for some people to come to grips with you as the same person who was commended by the Army, who received the Bronze Star, who received the Combat Medal, as being the same person who was convicted in the Oklahoma City bombing. They can't put the two together. You understand that?
I do understand. They perceive, and many people have thrown this at me, they say, well, Tim, imagine the paradox. In the Gulf War, you were given medals for killing people. So I've faced that that issue quite a few times with people that bring it up to me.
And how do you explain it then?
At that point, usually I just leave it at that and say that it is an interesting paradox.
McVeigh chose not to re-enlist in the Army and was honorably discharged in 1991.
So is it fair to say that you were disillusioned when you came back? I mean, is that why you left the Army?
It's part of it. I'm sure something didn't feel right in me, but I couldn't quantify it. I couldn't say what it was.
Whatever it was, Timothy McVeigh was becoming increasingly resentful towards his government. He returned home to upstate New York and wrote a letter to his local newspaper saying, in part, that democracy was on the verge of failure and that, quote, America is in serious decline.
You ended that letter with the words, do we have to shed blood to reform the current system? I hope it doesn't come to that, but it might.
Right.
Sounds